What's up, guys? Welcome to the Make It Happen podcast. I'm your host, Mr. Make It Happen. This is episode 40. I'm joined on the couch by my good friends, Rhino, Jamel, Big Moody behind the boards. Today is Monday, and I'm headed back to Atlanta in a couple days.
Make it happen Monday.
Make it happen Monday,
Make it
baby.
happen
We back.
Monday.
I miss the guys hanging out, man.
It's been a minute. Like,
It's
we
been a
while.
like took a week off, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not y'all don't know that, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mel took 2 weeks off.
you know,
Yeah,
Mel,
man.
I took 2 weeks off.
You
And-
forgot the
Anniversary?
shoot day. We was
Yeah,
all
you
here
was-
waiting on you.
Yeah.
You was like, yeah, you
Sleep?
did miss.
Yeah.
I thought because we had moved his shoot that day, so I thought we had moved this too.
a separate
Yeah.
shoot.
Yeah.
Different shoots.
It's all
Yeah,
good,
next
Got a
man.
lot of shoots going on.
Shoot,
Yeah.
man. Whoa.
Shoot.
Yeah,
It's a lot going on.
It's a lot going on.
How's everybody doing, man?
Everything's good, man.
Rhino got a little fit on. I see you.
Yeah, man. Got fit on.
Got
Got
cozy.
All right.
Yeah, just the right weather.
What up, cuz?
I'm good with this. I'm good with this type of weather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you feel
Yeah.
taller during this time of year?
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't
A
know what
little
it
big
is.
hat in the house.
I don't know what it is. I'm not as. I get my complexion back. I've been outside a lot over the summer, so got a little darker.
Okay.
Come back to my.
When I was a kid, I used to get super dark during the summertime.
Oh, you was
Like,
outside?
oh,
Ooh,
my God.
I believe it.
Yeah, you know all the jokes came then.
Oh man.
It's African jokes outside. Like,
Yo, what was the African booty scratcher?
I don't know, but that joint went platinum when we were kids.
It's
For
right.
sure. That joint went triple platinum when we was kids.
Oh man, but outside that, everything's good, man. It's
All is
was
well.
it daylight saving time? The
Yeah, it's
time
dark
went
outside
back?
early.
Oh, man.
It's November.
5:48.
Time's flying, man.
Is
Year's
this still
over.
the fourth quarter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the fourth
I
quarter.
don't think ain't no overtime. I hope
Certainly
not.
is until January.
We had good communion yesterday.
Yeah, we had a little dinner party at the
Okay.
house.
Oh,
I hadn't
my
did that in a
goodness.
while.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
I had
That's
people
fun.
hit me up like, "Yo, where they selling this at? Nowhere."
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
that
look
was
at-
fun.
Just look
the
at it.
social media, right?
We had a good time, man.
It's
Yeah,
been
man.
a while since we did that. That
Good
was
food,
needed.
good drinks.
Yeah,
we
we
gotta do
needed
that
it,
more
for sure.
often. We said we
Yeah.
would make it a regular thing, but we never do.
Yeah.
There's certain things, like you said, we can plan it, but life be lifing, as they say. So
Yeah. Just been on the road so much. DC renovation started today.
Hey.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Yes, sir. What's the name of it again?
Fresh.
Fresh.
In Columbia Heights, DC, coming your way in January, hopefully.
Oh man,
Top of the year.
Knock on wood.
Hey, that'll
Way to
be
start the year.
perfect.
That's what, Q1.
Q1.
Yeah.
Moody birthday,
You keep
Matt
track of
birthday.
it.
Yeah. Oh, no,
Okay,
I'm
now you
good. We
learning.
start
We'll
Starting
be in
at
DC
one.
Start
heavy.
from scratch next
Start
year.
from
See how
scratch.
you keep up with it.
start at one.
Oh, it was Q6.
40 episodes. That's a lot, man.
40 ball.
episode.
Shoot, what you do for that 40 ball. Thank y'all for watching. It been
Yeah, it
growing.
looks like
Absolutely,
things are
man.
picking up a little bit on the
Yeah,
viewership
man.
side of things. So we're gonna keep swinging.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
yo. Did y'all see
Making
the Hot Boys reunion or Lil Wayne?
I didn't see it,
Fast.
but I
seen the
I
picture.
see
I
people
ain't watch
post
it.
it.
Hey man, that
I
was
ain't watched
that
it.
was.
I
What
love
songs they
it.
performed with?
Everything.
Everything?
All the Hot Boy stuff they did. Lil Wayne did his thing. The Big Timers came out. you
Okay.
know, so it was felt like I was back in high school.
I wanted
man.
to talk about something. Boom.
Okay.
I'm glad you gave me an idea. So,
Boom.
who is the best, worst rapper? Remember, I usually rag on Birdman for being like a horrible rapper,
Yeah.
but he became the #1 artist on Cash Money when everybody left.
Absolutely.
And the other,
But there was
another
nobody-
worst.
Compared to who,
But
though?
I'm saying though, like he still had no other bad rapper could carry a whole label in that time.
I don't
period.
think that he carried the label.
I think he did. He turned himself into like kind of a not a
the Big
megastar.
Timers had like a couple songs.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't
But
go
he's
as
on
far
the
as
worst
to say
rap
he
list,
carried it.
I
Is-
mean,
is
what would
he-
you say
is he-
then?
is-
I mean,
I thought I would say that they had a couple of songs.
Is he number one?
but
Get
this
Your
is one
Roll
of the
On.
biggest
Uh-huh.
labels.
What else?
Ever.
Get Your Roll On.
That's the only one I can remember.
No, it's
I know there was
the,
like
the big
two.
one. Everybody
One
talk
Stunner?
about #1 Stunner.
Was
Is
that-
a
another
couple
was that
times
them?
with Lil Wayne, but I mean, until Lil Wayne came to carry the torch over.
So Fly? Gator Boo.
Even
Yeah.
for that time period,
Yeah.
right?
They had two songs.
All right, okay.
That
but
song was a banger.
Yes,
That was a banger,
That was a
though.
banger. I
but the
remember that
worst
one.
rappers on that list, who I would put on that list,
He number one?
wouldn't be what?
He'll be
He's
number
the
one?
best, worst rapper.
The
Is that your
best,
take?
worst rapper.
I think potentially, yeah, that's what I'm going.
Who else is a bad rapper?
Silk the Shocker.
That'll probably be number one.
He's
What,
out.
Pete Miller? He was-
But he was hot.
He's
And when he was
never
out-
hot.
He's one of the
What?
worst
He was
rappers.
never hot.
Silk was
Name a
when
song.
No Limit was
Name one song. I
Don't
give you
matter.
$500 right
Name
now.
a song.
Name one song.
What I'm
$500
saying
cash.
he. Everybody know who Silk the Shocker
He was not hot if you can't name a song.
Okay, so what
I
would
don't
you
know who you're
consider?
talking about.
What would you consider?
I would consider him terrible.
Okay, but when No Limit was out, who was their main artist outside of Mystical and Master P?
That's it.
Silk the Shocker.
No. Snoop Dogg.
Before that, Snoop Dogg came later.
Man, Silk the Shocker never had a run. He never had
So
a
who
hit.
else on the list?
You don't think P. Miller?
P.
Worse?
Miller, that's him.
Yeah.
Master P.
Master P is P. Miller.
I mean, he
He ain't a good rapper.
he's not the greatest, but I wouldn't put him as the worst.
no, I
better
can't
rapper,
than
though.
Birdman.
Yeah, and he got a lot of. I mean, he got a lot of BS. but
He's
he got
a pretty
lot of
bad
records
rapper
too.
though.
He
is, though.
got a big catalog to
Yeah.
be real
Huge
big.
catalog.
Like, the
He's a
catalog
pretty
is
awful
crazy.
rapper.
Yeah, way better businessman. For
You know
sure.
who I got?
Yeah.
But
Tony Ayo.
I hate Tony Yayo rapping. What he
think-
stands for as a person,
I
right?
love
like,
Yayo.
Love Yayo, but rapping.
He had a platinum album.
He had
though.
a run.
He had a platinum. Predicate Felon was platinum.
Yeah.
That's because of 50. I'm giving
But
that all to 50.
anything 50 touched at that time
Yeah,
was
for sure.
platinum.
But-
It might be gold. We got
That
fact
is
check
the
that.
worst. Hold on, let's talk about the worst
He had
album
bangers
title
on that.
ever.
So Seductive was a fucking smash
Thought-
hit.
50
hold
wrote
on.
that for sure. But
Cannon.
Thoughts of a Predicate
Cannon?
Felon,
Nick Cannon got to be the worst rapper.
he might have had some hits though.
He had some hits.
I can't think of one.
I can't think, but I'm quite sure.
It ain't a hit if you don't know the name of it.
I mean, just
a
'cause-
hit is a hit.
What's the name had a
Right.
hit?
Who?
Ain't My Fault is a hit.
Master P.
No, that's Silk the Shocker. And
That's not Silk the Shocker
They got
song.
Silk the Shocker on this #1 on this list.
Thank
What-
you.
what-
He's really
the
bad.
worst.
What's
the
Silk
worst
the
rapper.
Shocker's #1 song ever?
It ain't My Fault. That's him.
not his.
That is him. And then the remixes were mystical, I thought.
If that's his shit, then that was a hit. for
That's what
sure.
I'm saying.
But that's not his joint.
That ain't Master P's though. Like,
I don't
yeah,
know.
yeah.
I don't think he got a hit.
So what's top 5 worst rappers?
We in no category.
What's Buddy that did Panda? Designer.
Designer.
Yeah.
Worst rapper of all time.
What y'all feel about Blueface?
He's in the mix as well. Pretty
Definitely.
awful.
I like
rapper.
Blueface though.
I can't. What's the
Blueface tried to
song?
holler at Mel in LA one time.
For real?
Man, it was a joke.
No, you never know.
The
was a joke.
Shocker.
The
The
Shocker
Shocker is his #1 song.
Never heard
song?
of it.
The
I don't even know
Shocker.
how that go.
Bro, that's the Shocker. They don't know the
Never
Shocker.
heard of
They
that.
don't know the
Give me the
Shocker.
beat.
Never heard of it.
Don't know
That's
it.
the Shocker, bro.
Hey,
But yeah, Blueface tried to holler
Yeah,
at Mel.
Designer
in the
for
parking
sure.
lot.
Designer.
Designer's the worst rapper of all time. Silk the Shocker's in the mix.
Where y'all put Diddy at?
Diddy don't write none of his own shit.
I mean, he been a got a lot of
6ix9ine.
verses.
I got 6ix9ine.
I don't even
up
listen
there.
to none of his stuff, so I wouldn't even know.
I mean, he got a lot of bangers. He got probably
hits,
more
though.
bangers
He
than
got-
the
he
people that's on
probably-
that
yeah.
list.
The world was down bad then. Though.
Hey, I don't,
Yeah.
hey,
he got
find
crossover
a
hits
way.
though, like in the
Yeah, yeah,
Spanish
yeah.
community. He got
Absolutely.
platinum
probably went
hits.
platinum in
I
the
believe
hood,
it.
for sure.
Hey, that's what you saw Flow Rider switch over.
Flow Rider getting a bag.
Getting a
big
bag now. Pitbull getting a
I mean,
bag
that
now.
Celsius John alone got him paid.
Hey,
Yeah. What am I doing?
when Flow Rider left, he said, "Yo, I ain't dealing with this rap. Don't
But
worry
which
about it."
one Cameron was talking about? I didn't even know. He said, "Man, it was hardcore rap." He said, "Pitbull, Flow Rider, it was hardcore rappers like
Yeah.
battle rap." He said, "Now look at him getting money." He said, "They somebody did that for me. I've been doing the same thing. I would have never rapped again."
Your boy.
That's a fact.
Hey, that's a fact.
got
though.
Lil Romeo too.
Lil Romeo had a run.
He had time.
Pretty
He had
bad
a
rapper,
run.
though.
He just was fighting against two heavy hitters at the time. Yeah, Bow Wow was a good
It's
one.
probably gonna never
and
be
Chris
another
Brown
child
was
star like
Chris Brown
Lil
was
Bow
a heavy
Wow.
hitter back then, so it was kind of tough to fight against them.
And for all the shit that he got, he pretty much panned out. Like he's still doing pretty good.
Yeah, when did USC play ball?
I'm talking about
They
Bow
played
Wow.
with DeMar-
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I mean,
Most people that have that much success at that early of an age, they crash out bad.
yeah,
Yeah, it
he
ain't
been
too
like a
many.
Nickelodeon.
That
pretty
acting,
solid.
that acting helped him out.
Acting helped him
just-
out.
hey.
Yeah.
That's you
Made it
never.
work.
It'd never be another child star outside. Like Michael Jackson was probably the only other child star that was. That
So
big.
we can all
We
can
Ray
all
J.
agree that
Ray J. One.
Ray J won't like. Lil Bow Wow was a phenom. It was not a girl that you
Yeah.
knew.
Yeah.
growing
I don't know
up.
no
I mean,
bitches
I
that
ain't-
had Ray J posters in their fucking room.
No. Every girl I
He
know
was chill,
as a
still
kid
a
like
child
Bow Wow.
star though. I mean, he was on
Was he?
television. Yeah,
he's talking about the television wise.
Yeah.
Or he's talking about music.
yeah. Ain't talking about me. Just he was a
Television.
celebrity. He
Moesha.
was a child star. Yeah,
I feel like he got more so popular after the Kim K thing than before.
I mean that helped. For
That
sure.
was the quintessential thing for him. in
I
my
saw
opinion.
I saw somebody post this and it was like Chris Brown is pretty much the LeBron of the music. Cause think about how early he started until now.
16.
yeah,
Yeah.
very early on.
Yeah, for
Like
sure.
to now it's still
I mean, he's
like
the
I don't
goats.
know.
Yeah.
I can't name another artist right now that started at that age and still going today.
rap, sing, dance.
Usher.
Lil Wayne,
Usher
yeah,
started young.
Usher.
Usher.
yeah. to be
Bieber kind of crashed out.
Yeah.
Bieber had it, but he
had
lost
enough.
it.
He said,
Yeah.
That's what Diddy got him
yeah.
about the industry, man. He won't
He
mess
had
with him.
it.
Well, you can say Lil Wayne.
Slip right through his
I
fingers.
can
Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
I give you
Yeah.
that. Lil Wayne, definitely. I can give you that.
You just named two people for Chris Brown. He's like, yeah, Chris Brown the only one to do it.
No.
Wayne,
But
yeah.
think about it.
Got a
But bro, act. He dance. He sings. Like nobody else was doing
Rap.
that. He
Yeah.
rap. Like
Not at all.
that's why I
Really
say
good
he's in.
rapper,
He's
too.
really
Chris
in
Brown
the.
rap his ass off.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
talking about he's in.
Yeah.
He's kind of in the league of his own, really, because everybody can't do all of those.
And
Yeah.
from VA, I mean, that's just gonna push you up there.
We
now.
give him a little love for that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Off the road.
you know, so
can
anyway,
defend him, for
it was
sure.
good to see Turk, BG, Juvenile, all of them come back together, and this the conversation. So I think Juvenile or Turk said something like, because they weren't talking for a while,
Yeah,
like
not
almost
at
20 years, and it was like the person that had to pretty much call everybody was Lil Wayne. So my question to y'all is, do you feel like some friendships that's can be mended over a phone call, or you think sometimes is
I think
leave
y'all
that
know
shit in the
my
past?
answer.
Yeah, I know your answer. What about you, Moody?
I've never done it before.
Okay, what about
I
you?
think, yeah, if y'all wasn't friends for all these years, y'all probably shouldn't have been friends. Like,
Okay.
it's kind
I
of like you
just-
ever dated a girl, then went back and tried to date her again. And
It's
just
different.
Not the same.
It's
You
not the
could
same.
never.
Yeah.
My thing is, once you cross me,
Yeah.
you'll never get that same me again. So it's like,
Gotcha.
what's the point of even
Right.
being
But
friends?
so
or
just,
anything?
but the dynamic thinking, like, what if it wasn't necessarily Lil Wayne? It was like they had a disagreement with Birdman, but Lil Wayne was so close to Birdman,
Yeah.
it kind of was like a. If it was something like that, I don't know. Like, I don't know the whole.
I don't know the,
like,
dynamic,
the really story. I
But
just
I
know,
can see
yeah.
how, like, if he's the head of the
Yeah.
label, you're his son, best friend, whatever,
Yeah.
and we got a disagreement with him, you're gonna side with him.
Yeah.
it's business.
But
Right.
that-
So
but
it's
that's
like,
how
I
most-
didn't have no personal issue with you.
Yeah, but that's
Right.
how most groups end up ending. You think about the New Edition. You think about NWA. Like they always pick a person, and we're gonna focus on this one and mess up the group. And so, animosity come between the group, and here you go. But I feel like you said, for them not to been talking for so
But
long.
he's even said like they never really got along for real. Like me and Juvie never really got
Yeah.
along. Like they,
Yeah.
I don't think they was ever like tight.
They just was a group.
They just was a
Yeah.
group.
Yeah.
So yeah,
They was all from the same area. They were
Yeah.
vastly different in age.
Yeah.
oh yeah, he was the
Yeah.
youngest.
It's not like they was like
Best
like,
friends.
They
A
not
forced
26
brotherhood.
hanging out
Right.
with a 16-year-old like they best
Right.
friends. They
Yeah.
just
Well,
whatever.
that was interesting to see because he was like, yo, Wayne made the call to get all us back, and it was a blessing to get all us here, and it's more stuff in store. Because I mean, Hot Boys was
look. I like Hot Boys when I was
Yeah.
young, but I'm not checking for no motherfucking new Hot Boys collab.
But
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you,
not today.
if they do a tour
If
of
they
just
would have did it
Hot
10 years
Boys,
ago, it would have been on.
Yeah, if they did
I
a
don't even
tour,
think
Like,
that
when
they
they
got
did
enough
that-
of a catalog
When they
to
did
do
the
a
You Heard
tour.
Me joint, that song that they had made, it probably was about, I don't know, 10,
Yeah.
12 years ago. That
They ain't doing
if they
no
would have
large
did it at that
venues.
point in
No, I ain't
time,
gonna be on.
they would have had
Maybe
something.
at
But
the,
now, if the biggest
the
star
Chrysler.
in the group is like kind of on the
yeah,
back end, it's gonna be rough for you.
yeah, Lil
Real
Wayne. I
rough.
mean, Lil Wayne is just, and then like you said, they spoke about the Super Bowl where he didn't get picked to perform. They picked Kendrick Lamar, and it just was like he felt like they took something away from him, and the fact that he could do his Louisiana fest, it was something important. They gave him like
The key to the city.
Kitty to the City. They starting a New Orleans hall. What is it? Not Hall of Fame, but what they call it? Sidewalk. What they call
I
it?
think that
Like Hollywood Walkway.
Yeah, but they doing
just
it. They doing it on
because
Canal.
he's from Louisiana doesn't mean that he has to
Yeah.
have the
The,
Super Bowl.
yeah, the world doesn't
Yeah.
owe you anything. So it's
Yeah.
like when
Yeah.
you get an award, it's like I appreciate it, but it's not like I
Yeah.
want to base my whole existence off this thing.
Yeah.
Because he could be a headliner at the Super Bowl somewhere else.
Yeah.
You never know. You know what I'm saying?
But I guess they feel like because this is your home and this is where it's gonna be at. It's like why
I also
not?
don't know that he's known as like a super fire performer either.
Yeah, I don't know either.
That's
what it
real.
really
That,
comes
but
down
Super
to.
Bowl, you got to keep people attention for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And at the
That
end of the
shit's
day,
hard to do, bro.
we just seen Kendrick Lamar has already done the Super Bowl, and we see what he can do. So I'm not mad
and
at
he's
the
got
choice.
the
he
buzz
got both
right now.
Yeah, he got the buzz.
And he got more crossover appeal, I would say.
Okay, speaking of Kendrick
I mean,
Lamar,
everybody know who
what's
Lil
Wayne
Wayne
gonna
is.
play?
Yeah.
And I think also you got to think of the people that's in charge of. You got to behave yourself. Like, is
Yeah.
he going to stay within these guidelines? Say you can't say this, you can't do that. Like,
Yeah,
no,
this is
he's gonna
Super
go
Bowl.
up there and do
Yeah.
whatever he want to do.
I mean, Lil Wayne has never broken, like, it hasn't never been any animosity with him about performing.
yeah,
Anything outside of the music, it's not like I wouldn't say that he's not big enough to do it because
I
Lil
wouldn't
Wayne
say
was
that.
probably one of the first artists to cross over as easily as he did with just releasing the album and the sales that he get.
Yeah.
Like the sales that he garnered alone, if you look at his track record, is enough to perform at the Super Bowl. If they just didn't want to go with him, that's cool. But it's like I don't feel like there's no extra reason behind it other than Kendrick Lamar is probably
The better
one of
pick.
the hardest rappers in the game right now.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
It's probably the better choice.
Politics. I said it's just more so politics.
Real quick before I
Okay.
forget, what got less press than the Lil Wayne and Baby kissing each other in the mouth? I feel like people just let that slide.
Because of the
You don't think that's a little weird?
because of the father son dynamic.
Because
They not father and son.
I
not even
get
that.
you.
It's not-
I
it's-
get you.
it's-
That makes it even weirder.
I
to me.
get you
No.
100%. But I'm thinking that's why it did.
The reason that it did is because Wayne is one of the best rappers ever. Anybody
Yeah.
who's the best rapper can look at Young Thug. Look at all these guys that get a young NBA young boy, get
Yeah.
all these murder charges, get away with anything. If you create music,
Wear a
you get a
dress.
pass
Yeah.
on so much stuff.
Yeah.
It was
So
just
much
such a
stuff. Rick
odd
Ross.
thing.
If that would have happened to any other rapper, they wouldn't be rapping no more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That man
think
rapped
that
his
joint
way
lasted
out
a
of
week.
a police uniform.
Yeah.
That
That is
anybody
true.
career before that point would have ended because of that.
That is-
but
that-
guess what? He's an amazing rapper.
Yeah.
And people love it.
And
When you
people
an
love it.
artist,
But I'm just asking you, as a grown man, right? What would bring? What would have to happen for you to smooch another man right on the lips
It can't.
on camera?
It can't. So I asked y'all because y'all have.
I would have popped. I would have
Like,
stole off
what?
my
Yeah.
stuff, but my dad would have. I would have.
Yo,
So that's always the question. People act.
what? is
We got to
gonna
square up
happen?
live
Like,
on camera.
So the Wayne, you know, the Wayne's brothers do. I think they either kiss on the cheek or something.
That's all I can do. Kiss on the cheek.
Yeah.
If
But-
you're
They're
my
related.
family.
Yeah,
They're
that's what I'm saying.
related.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But a
They-
kiss
yeah.
on the lips.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's wild.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's different.
I'm not agreeing with none of that shit. That shit was weird.
Anybody else that's not a rapper is to be a rap for you.
Oh
Let me
yeah, it's
tell
over.
you that. Let me
It's
tell
over.
you that.
Anybody that want Lil Wayne at that
I'm not
time,
even talking about that. I'm just saying, like, how much do you gotta like? What sort of relationship do y'all have?
I don't think it's one. I don't think it's one relationship out there that be like, you know
it's
what?
one of those weird, like kind of grooming type of things. That's what they would probably call it today.
Yeah.
Because he was with Wayne since he was a child. I feel like the same relationship they have. I might get blasted for this. Is pretty much the same relationship that Usher and Diddy has. He's been with them since he was a boy, very
Yeah.
young. Did he take advantage of those things? Who knows? We may never know. But that same type of dynamic of like grooming you into a star there, that's the same relationship they have, in my opinion.
I just found that so
Yeah,
odd, and
but
like nobody ever cared about it.
Blood father and son don't kiss in the lips.
No, I'm just telling you what
Some
the
do.
situation it is.
As
Yeah.
an adult,
Some do.
As an adult,
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
Yeah. I mean, we don't
Yeah.
really see a lot of fathers.
I never met my father, so I wouldn't know. Yeah, so
But
I ain't
some
never
do.
seen it.
I'm a father. I love my son.
That's what
to
I'm
death.
saying. If you
And I kiss him on the lips today, but as a grown ass man,
yeah.
I'm not kissing him on the lips.
What do you have to do for
When
me
did
to
you
want
stop?
to do that? What did you do?
Yeah, no, I'm not disagreeing. Like that Lil Wayne and Baby shit was weird, but I'm saying that y'all
I gotta
got.
get to the bottom of
Yeah.
this.
We're taking it. We're
I'm
just
saying that y'all got
taking a wild
sons,
turn.
and like you said right now, yeah, he's you kiss
It's
your
the
son
cutest
now.
thing in the
Yeah,
world.
but at what age you like? Oh hell no.
Probably like 4.
Yeah.
It was a
Early.
video of Tom,
Early.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
a video of Tom Brady that kind of went kind of crazy when he kissed his son on the lips.
Yeah.
Son was like between 7 and 9.
That's a little old.
Yeah.
A little too old. I don't even think you should kiss your mother like that on the lips.
I never had a mom.
I just feel like at 30 years old, I'm not kissing my mother.
I could see a kiss on the lips for
Some
the mom.
people probably kiss their mom on the lips for sure.
No. Yeah,
I
but
ain't
what-
kissed my mom until she was in the hospital, and it was just like I was sad.
On the cheek?
And
Yeah,
it was
but
like,
that's
and
the
it was
lips.
like,
Y'all
definitely
got
wanna hear-
trauma. That's what's wrong with
I
y'all.
gotta
You
hear
want to go to
lips.
therapy.
I'm not-
All right, Rhino got a
Rhino
birthday
confused.
coming up. Rhino's about to be 34 years old. He's getting old.
Oh man, 34,
You
man.
excited, man? How you feeling?
Yeah,
See what I'm saying, man? This is what the world is
Yeah,
now, yo.
terrible.
You can't say nothing
Hey, hold
anymore.
on. Did I say? I ain't seen. I don't think I said about that video. Did you watch the video I sent
Which
with
one?
Gilbert Arenas?
oh
And
my
Nick Young?
goodness.
So they talking. They like, yeah. He said, because I trained my Gilbert Arenas. I trained his son since he was young. So by the time he got to school, he was good. Now Nick Young's son, trash.
Because they was talking about trainers, like kids being like good at an early age. They was like, most of the people in this room, amongst the group, their age group, they was already good. They ain't need much training. Nick's son, trash.
Yo, that shit.
Nick Young was there.
Yes,
He said,
yes.
I don't care what kind of shoes he got. The shoes probably fly.
He's
Trash. When Nick Young was like, man, now I gotta go home. My son, he said, my son would be like, Dad, why you
Why
you say
you hit
nothing?
him?
Hey, he gave me a little
gave
money.
you a couple
afterwards. He paying me, son. I don't know what you want
No,
me to
but
say.
I don't know if y'all remember the video when they was younger and he was throwing him around the court. He hit him with the scooter or something. Like
Yeah.
he been beefing with his son
Yo.
since he was a kid. Like it's hilarious.
Hey,
Ooh.
Gilbert
Good
Arenas and
riddance.
Nick Young's son, they don't like each other. They've
So,
been beefing for like a long
do
time.
His
you-
son is not athletic at all.
so
Like,
that's what I'm saying.
Nick Young's son.
but everybody else's son is like really good.
I mean, shit, you never know.
But
Dice-
when do you
Roll the
sit your
dice.
son down and say, look, man, that ain't for you?
I mean,
gonna
basketball.
if he having fun, I'm gonna let him have fun.
Hey,
on that pine.
on that pine.
I think I think you should say something. I don't think you should encourage like he's really, really going to the
If
league.
he asks me my honest opinion, I'm gonna tell him the truth.
Yes.
He ain't gonna ask you that.
Yeah.
If he
yeah.
ever does, I'll tell him the truth.
But if he doesn't,
I'm not just gonna shit on his dreams.
No, I ain't saying that. But are you
But
like
if he comes to me like, "Hey, Dad, how did I do today?" I'm gonna be like, "Well,
Trash.
Not like that.
yeah,
I'm gonna be honest with him.
You gotta be honest.
I'm an honest person.
But
I'm
I
gonna be
think
very
a lot
honest.
but it is a lot of parents that's not honest. They saying, no, I feel like my son should be playing. He should be starting. You know he shouldn't.
If
I'm not gonna do that.
If my son is not good, he come to me. It's like, I want to play AAU. I'm like, maybe you should do rec. It's free.
Yeah. No,
I ain't
no,
gotta go nowhere.
Dad.
Yeah.
I want to try out for the varsity team. Why
can
can't
try
I?
out.
You can try out.
Yeah.
What if he
They
just
gonna
like
let
the
you know.
sport though, but he just trash
That's
it?
what I'm saying. He can have
The
fun.
coach could cut you.
Yeah.
I need you to go up there and tell coach, no, you got to put me on the team.
What if he's
Nah,
good enough
it
to
don't
make
work
Nah.
like
the
that.
squad? But,
Don't worry like that.
What if he's good
Education
enough to
first.
make it?
like make the squad, but he just ain't,
Then he's good enough to play.
All right, cool.
If you make the team, you make the team.
I'm like, Jordan got cut. You made the team.
There you go.
Practice.
There you
Be a
go.
good practice player.
Hey, man.
Get out there and
You play
and
a
get
role.
better.
Get
Yeah.
out there, you gotta get
That's
better.
my biggest thing is if you gotta try hard.
Yeah.
If you're not trying, I'm not entertaining it.
Yeah.
Right.
That's with everything in life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's an ideal. That's all these business. Because I like you said, I think
People don't be trying at all.
I think we spoke about this where people come to you like with business idea and don't have nothing
No
behind
idea.
it.
I'm like, so what have you done so far? I mean, well, I
talked
mean,
to
I'm-
you.
I was
Got
trying
an
to get my.
Instagram. I ain't got no post up.
I'm
but,
trying to get an LLC, but I just don't know how I want to set it up, and then I gotta
Yeah.
tomorrow when I get off, I'm like,
So going forward, anybody who wants to
Leave me
do
the fuck
something,
alone.
come up with a concept, test it as fast as possible.
just start doing something.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't,
Do
don't
research.
run no money into it. Just see if it works first, and then go from there.
I tried so much shit.
Oh my
That's
God.
what people don't know. I have tried so many things before this worked.
Run the list. What
I've
you
tried everything.
Done everything.
My very first job was selling weed.
There it is.
That's where it
That
started.
that didn't work out that well for me. I didn't become Frank Lucas or nobody.
Okay.
I then, when I got to middle school, I was pressing up CDs and selling candy. I had a little duffel bag. I had some CDs I may not feel comfortable mentioning that were for sale, and I had some mixtapes. I had whatever you needed, and
What
I
was,
had the
what was
candy.
your hottest mixtape that was selling? It was just going.
I think I want to the game documentary. What year did
Okay.
that come out?
oh yeah, first
Okay.
album.
That was a
Game first
banger.
album, yeah.
Okay.
Jay-Z, The Dynasty. I remember
Okay,
that was a very
okay.
popular one. A lot of porno CDs
lot of
would
pornos.
be
Gotta
were
get
being
them off.
sold.
Gotta get them off.
Um,
We passed the statute of limitations.
after
Good.
that, I all the people I went to school with and people in my neighborhood thought they could rap. So I saved my little weed money
Yeah.
and I went to Sean, my friend Sean, shout out to Sean, gutted out his shed, turned it into a studio. And now I got a spot I can sell my weed, and you can come record your bad raps, and I'm
man.
gonna do both.
Got
You
two
come
streams
in,
income right
Two
there.
streams
two-
income.
now I'm diversifying. Did that for a little while. Me and Mel went in on the studio another time later down the road. That shit didn't work.
Yeah.
I had a tax business. I worked at BJ's and Finish Line.
Hair.
I had a hair company. I had a landscaping little business for a second.
Do a couple parties.
We threw parties in high school
Woo.
and after high school. What else?
Artist. We were
Artist.
artists.
It's been a bunch of shit
we done a
I've
lot
tried
for
that
sure.
didn't work. You just gotta
gotta do
keep trying.
something.
Fail your way
Yeah.
to success.
That's really the only way to do it.
yeah.
Let me ask y'all a question. Have y'all found y'all passion in life?
Yes. 1000%.
Yeah.
What you mean exactly by passion? Let's
You
go
gotta
ahead.
read a scripture for
Let's
male,
go
so he
ahead and
got
dive into what you mean by your passion.
So the question was to somebody asked me, it was like, yo,
I want to get to the bottom of
what are you good at? Like, we know Matt is very,
See,
very
that's
good
what
at
I'm saying.
cooking.
Your passions could be misaligned with what you're actually good at.
But if it's your passion, when you want to be good at that,
I mean, but what if you're not good at your passion?
then is it your passion?
I don't think I don't think you have to be good at it for you to be passionate about
Yeah.
something.
So like somebody be like, yo, what you want to do with your life? What you really good at? That's because that's normally the question.
Right.
What do you want to do? And somebody can say, I don't know.
Right.
Like for just myself, I don't know. I know what I can do,
Right.
but I couldn't tell you what I'm super great at. I don't know.
I think that most people aren't that like exceptional at one particular thing. Like the vast majority, the people that keep the world in motion are the same. Like almost everybody. It's rare to be passionate at something and be really good at that thing.
Gotcha.
It's like
It's
I think that you can work your way into it. Like if you find a thing that you really like and you work at it for years and years and years, you can hone that craft and get good at it.
Gotcha.
But I like you said, a lot of people don't know what they want to do, what they like.
And I think a lot of people at that crossroads, like at this age where college ain't go good or you've been working this job, you like, man, something has to give. What's gonna give? But you don't know what to do. Yeah, you could just go do this. But a lot of people, for example, the content stuff, people see everybody else doing it, but they don't want to put the work in with it because they really don't care about it. They just want to get a check from it.
They already want to be popular.
Or they just want to be popular.
They want a
so when
viral
you
video.
if you take all of that out, would you still want to do this? And a lot of people wouldn't. They just seeing the money. You know what I'm saying?
The motivation, I think the motivation to get started could be whatever, but what's going to keep you going is what matters.
Right.
Anybody, somebody might have just seen somebody they liked on social media doing some content that they liked. They picked up the phone and it took off for them.
Yeah.
And because it was taking off for them, they got better at it and they kept
Right.
going. So like everybody's experience to be different. As far as if you don't know what you like to do, you should just explore your interests.
Right.
Like if you're interested
just
in
try everything.
Yeah.
And then the only way you go find out what you like is if you try it.
Right.
That's true.
You don't know you like a food if you have never tasted it.
That's true.
So you don't know what you like
Yeah.
if you don't try shit. That's why I tell people just start, try it.
try
What's the
some
worst
stuff,
that's gonna happen?
Yeah. Yeah. And I think that's always important. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people is going through this right now. And at this, I'm thinking about it because I'm 34, and time is creeping up. Father time is coming. So you're like, okay, what's the next 5 years gonna look like? What's the next 10 gonna look like?
Yeah.
What am I gonna do? What are you good at? What's your passion, bro? And I'm like, I don't really know. I know I'm good at this. I know I can do that, but I'm not great at that to want to like dive.
You're not gonna
100%.
You don't have
get
to be
great
great
unless
to
you
start. Yeah.
you fucking
Yeah.
chip away at it every day. That's the only way to get great.
Yeah.
Nobody's just great.
Yeah.
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 But for you, for example, you love cooking. Cooking
Right.
was great for you, and you like you said you.
But
kept
I
doing
wasn't great out the gate. I
it. Yeah, I
was
know
terrible.
what I'm saying. But because you love doing it, you was like, it
Yeah.
just got you better.
There's things that you love to do. You just don't. You like to go to the gym. You like physical
Yeah.
fitness. You like sports.
Yeah,
You just gotta put the engine behind the thing that you like to do.
yeah. And I think, like you said, those
You don't have
two-
to do that. Not
Yeah.
everybody's meant to be an influencer or a content creator or
Yeah.
whatever you call it. That's not the path for everybody.
And I think that's something that what I was like thinking about too. Like, stop trying to figure out to make $1 million off this. You might not. This might just be your passion. You might be, and I think one of my coaches I used to coach would say this, like, yo, I could have went and became a principal for 100, but you know what? I love coaching. And so because I love coaching, I'm gonna stay at this $55 a year job because I love it. I love waking up every day to do it. It might not get me the million, but I enjoy every day. Compared to somebody like you said, they trying to get a million right now, but they hate this shit.
There's more ways to get to $1 million though. If $1 million is the goal, you're gonna have to do a lot more than just one thing.
Absolutely.
Almost nobody outside of an athlete, entertainer, super outlier, 1% of 1% is just gonna get $1 million from just doing something
At a young age too.
At a young
Right.
age. Yeah, yeah.
You got to do a bunch of things. Like I got bunch of different income streams.
Absolutely.
I got YouTube, I got Instagram, I got hella products, I got events, I got like all of that shit adds up. You got to do a bunch of shit to get to where you want to go. And I think that that coach, for example, he might can get into real estate investing. He might could do this. He might could, do personal training on the side and save up and then buy a house and flip it and then roll that money into something. Like you just got to have either you got a business mind and you got the ability to want to go out there and take the risks and figure this shit out, or you're one of those people that want to play it safe and you're comfortable with making what you're making and you don't aspire to have more than that. And that's fine too.
Yeah.
Everybody's not going to be a business mogul. Everybody's not cut out for that shit. Some people will get in trying to do that shit and lose everything and be worse off than if they would have just kept their job. This shit ain't meant for everybody to do that shit.
So let me ask you, what advice would you give? Guy just turned 30 years old. He had a crossroad like, yo, bro, what am I going to do with my life? What advice would you give that young man? Like, yo, start here, do this. Like, what would you do?
I would encourage them to try to figure out what they want out of life. I think that a lot of times people feel pressured to be more than what they even want for themselves. A lot of people are cool with just having a modest income and living a comfortable life, to take a vacation and get married, they have kids. That is a beautiful life.
Yeah.
You got to ask yourself, like, who, I say this all the time. I think that all humans are on a spectrum, not like that kind of spectrum, but there's a spectrum, right? There is who you really are and who you want to be. Where are you on that spectrum? That's like super high end, like mega successful, and then absolute failure. Where are you on that spectrum? Where do you want to be? And how much work is it going to take to get you from where you're currently at to where you see yourself?
Absolutely.
And are you willing to do that work? Because that might be, I'm working 14, 16-hour days for 10 years until I figure it out. Are you willing to do that? No? Then you're going to stay right here where you're at.
Right.
It's all about like being honest with yourself and taking an assessment of who you are, where you're at, where you want to be, and how much work it's going to take to get there.
And that's, you know what? That's great advice to give someone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think especially for us men, we have seen so much where it's like, yo, you got to be this type of guy, because if you're not this type of guy.
There's so much pressure on men to be wealthy. Like, you're not going to get the girl. You're not going to get the attention. You're not going to get, you're less than if you don't have a certain amount of money, if you don't dress a certain way, if you don't drive a certain car.
Right.
There's a ton of pressure on men, the same way as a ton of pressure on women to be physically attractive.
Yeah. For sure.
But like women can go out and do things to enhance their appearance. Men can't go enhance their wallet if they got a way to make money.
Sure. Yeah.
So it's like it's a lot of pressure on men.
Right.
I think that you just got to be real with yourself though.
And you
be honest and hold yourself accountable. I think too many people live in a delusional state where they think they're more than what they actually are. And I think that handcuffs them, because you're not, if you're not realistic with who you are and where you're at, you're not going to know how much work you got to put in to actually get to where you want to go.
And another thing that comes with being in your 30s that you don't have in your 20s is just the mental load of what you're talking about, like where I'm at in my life, my positioning. You don't really think about that in your early 20s. It's more so like the word is my oyster, I'm going to make my mark. It's like more freeing. But the older you get, especially as men, it just start weighing on you. Like, where's my position in society? Yeah. Especially being 30, it's like you feel like everything you wanted to accomplish should have been done at this point in time.
Right.
And then the world done sped up so fast where you got younger people getting rich fast. So you're like, damn, I'm 15 years older than this guy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And he's whooping my ass.
Right.
Whooping
You know
my
what I'm
ass
saying?
right
But
now.
it's like, are you going to stay the course? Like, so bro, I've been posting on TikTok for like 4 years, bro. I'm finally about to make my first $1 from TikTok. And I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Some people, I'm talking like I'm in a chat with younger people, like, man, might be 17, 18. Yeah, I just hopped on TikTok a couple months ago, $20,000. I'm like, God damn. Like,
Yeah.
but you can't even, like they say, comparison is the thief of joy.
Yeah.
This your lane. This is what lane you in.
Yeah.
You got to figure out how you gonna move this box. Like, you know what I'm saying? You
And
gotta
we
do this.
always say that. We always say like, yo, some people gonna get there extremely fast.
That's just what
and
it
some
is,
people
though.
gonna take this slow approach, and it's okay. It's
Right.
not everybody's story is not your story. This is your story.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This is your story, and it's for you to
But
live
you
it out.
gotta be honest with yourself about who
Accountability.
you are.
Yeah.
Right.
I think that, in my opinion, is an area for men specifically
Yeah.
that they struggle with.
Absolutely.
Like men, it's hard to be honest with yourself and be like, I'm not where I want to be in life.
Yeah.
I'm unhappy with my physique. I'm unhappy with my finances. I'm unhappy with my relationship. And like men want to act like they got it all. Like they got most men act like they got more money than they actually got.
Yeah.
They can fight better than they can actually fight. Everything is ego based. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, I got money, I got this, I got that. But you know you don't.
And it's okay not to have it.
Right.
Like, it's okay.
The moment you can hold yourself accountable, look yourself in the mirror and be like, this is who I really am.
Yeah.
That's the moment you can start making positive changes in your life.
Absolutely. And
And until you do that, it's gonna be tough. Cause you just
Yeah.
you living in a fairy tale.
The delusion.
And I say that, and I think I said it to somebody before, like, yo, this is the type of girl you like, right? But you might not be her type, and that's okay.
Yeah.
The type of girl you're trying to go after, that might not be your lane, and that's all right. Be accountable and look yourself in the mirror and say, yo, you know what? I ain't got nothing for you, baby. I'm gonna come over here. Maybe one day we'll meet again, but until then, I'm here.
Yeah.
And it's okay. Instead of you trying to take out a mortgage to go to this level, and now you struggling to keep it
Yeah, I
up.
wouldn't advise that.
Not
I
at
think
all.
that you should pursue people that like you. That's the most important.
That is
Have friends, have companions that like you
Right.
for you.
Like who? Like you?
like I always say, bro, this dating that hard, all this shit not hard. Just like people that like you.
I think you got to be a little delusional with certain things, though.
If you want to reach certain levels of success, I think you gotta dream big.
gotta
I
dream
don't know
big.
that you
Yeah.
gotta be because
That's just the word they use
gotta be
now. is
delusional to
delusion.
me means that you're not in touch with the reality of what's
Right.
going
That's
on.
what I'm saying. Like,
I
It's
think
just-
it's
it's just a
cool
phrase
to
of what they
dream
using
big.
now.
yeah, it's okay. Like we always say, like, it's okay to go after the big fish. I get it. Dream big. Shoot that
I
three.
mean, anybody who's
but it's
ever
okay to get that layup.
had something probably started off when it looked like it'd be almost foolish ambition for somebody like 50 Cent to think that he could become who he is.
Yeah.
Or like a lot of anybody who accomplished something most of the time is like from nothing. Like
Yeah, you gotta have like an undying belief in yourself.
So do y'all believe in impossible? Do y'all believe that word?
There's I'm never gonna be. It's impossible for me to be an NBA player.
Yeah.
That's impossible.
Okay.
I guess it's one of the things. What's the saying? Aim for the moon, or you'll
Yeah.
fall on the stars.
Yeah.
Like you
Okay.
said, dream big.
That's-
But one,
because nobody got there not thinking that.
yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, oh, I just woke up and I was like mega successful. I just didn't see it
Nah.
coming.
No.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't see it coming at all.
Yeah, most people have dreams and aspirations. Like
Yeah.
I might not be able to be that, but I could find a way to get myself in a way that my lifestyle might be comparable
Yeah.
to that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I might not be able to go play at Madison Square Garden,
Yeah.
but I might be able to work my way up to a point where I got enough financial stability where I could get some floor seats and watch y'all play.
Right.
Like
I
a little
got
bit
there.
of compromise.
I got there. Didn't say
Being
how I was.
realistic.
Didn't
Being
say what I was
realistic.
going.
I'm not
I
playing in
still-
the game.
I still made it here.
I was here. I said I want to go to Madison
Touch the
Square.
floor.
I'm here.
For sure.
You know. But I do believe in dreaming big and putting in the work in. And also, like you said, also being in reality where, you know what, I might not be there yet, and it's okay.
Yeah.
You
But
know
the
what I'm
biggest,
saying?
it's not even about like, I don't mean it in a way where it's like putting yourself down.
Yeah.
I think you gotta know how much work it's gonna take,
Right.
Right.
and commit to that amount of work.
Right.
That's the delusional part. Is where people's like, oh, I wish $1 million. Like you see people post these memes. It's about to start happening right now because we're heading into the new year. I wish $1 million on all my friends. Anybody reading this? You gonna da da da. No, you're not.
Yeah.
That's not
If it was that
happening.
easy?
The $1 million ain't coming. It's,
Right.
it's not just gonna drop. The store ain't dropping it off at your doorstep.
Right.
There's a series of things that you're gonna have to do and sacrifice and commit and grind through
for
to
sure.
get to where you want to go.
For sure.
And are you willing to take that journey? Are you willing to fail? Are you willing to embarrass yourself in public? Are you willing to sacrifice, things that you like? If you want to get in shape,
Yeah.
you're not going to be able to eat the shit that everybody else is eating.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be able to drink. You're not gonna be able to
Do a lot.
stay up all night partying and eating chicken wings at 4 a.m. If you want to be in shape, you got to do these things. There's only one way to make the shit work.
Yeah.
Is to diet and exercise.
That's true.
And do it for fucking 9
That's
months
the
in a row.
perfect analogy for success.
That's it.
It's like
But
getting
that's why I'm
six-pack
saying
abs.
it.
Yeah.
Like from a
There's only
person
one
that's
way to do
morbidly
it.
obese,
Yeah.
right? To get fit is the same path that somebody who has no money
Yeah.
is
To
going
get
to take
rich.
to get successful.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Are you willing to do this?
Absolutely.
If not, you're not gonna get
Not
it.
gonna
get
You
it.
might maybe
There's no
something-
shortcuts.
Maybe there's some luck involved. Like that's why I always say that losing weight is the hardest thing to do because there's no luck involved.
Oh no.
Oh nah.
You might can luck your way into some money.
Yeah.
Right.
You probably
for sure.
fuck it up if you do.
Yeah.
But you could luck your way into some money.
There's
you
no
can't
true
luck up
math
to do
You're
that
than
way.
calories
never
in.
gonna get lucky
No.
and lose weight.
At all.
Yeah. Oh my God. I
It's
lost
not gonna
10.
happen by accident. Not at all.
Fuck no.
It's gonna be very intentional.
That's why it's the best analogy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like losing weight is like the best, like getting in shape, I should say,
Yeah.
is like the best analogy or comparison to reaching success. It's
Right.
like,
For sure.
this is what it's gonna take to get there. And am I ready
But
to
the crazy thing is, losing weight might be easy. Losing weight is the hardest thing, but it might be easier because it's a proven formula.
yeah, you know
When
it's
there's
gonna work.
no proven formula to success.
It's no. Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? But
I
it's like
agree. I
that's
agree.
the crazy thing about it.
I'd
Like,
agree. Like
it's
you
the hardest thing with the proven formula for success.
Right.
And it's still people still can't do
But
it.
no, I think that you could do it. It's just going to be the long haul. Like, are you going to commit to like the frugal saving,
Yeah.
investing, doing it by the book? It might take you 20 years, but
Yeah.
there's a method.
Yeah,
You could do it. You could buy a house at a young age. Do all the shit the right way, and one day you could be a millionaire for sure.
For sure.
As long as you don't something catastrophic doesn't happen, you
Right.
lose your job, your income, whatever.
Yeah.
You could start at a certain point, and you could come up with a game plan that'll get you to $1 million.
Yeah.
For sure.
And like you
It
said,
might take you 30 years,
But you could do it.
but you could do it.
and it ain't gonna look sexy.
Right.
And nothing sexy about it.
Ain't gonna be sexy.
It'd be very bare bones. in
It's
that
gonna
house.
suck.
Them lights, you got them lights on.
I got a
saving
friend
$1.
that's working
Light-
that fucking plan to
Lighting
the
them
T.
candles.
It's called, it's a book called The Millionaire Next Door, and that's the path for that one.
Yeah.
That's like
Yeah.
the real slow,
Yeah.
never
I'm shopping
spending
at
no money,
Kohl's,
never buying
driving a
shoes, no
'98
$100 shoes,
Toyota
no $200
Camry.
shoes.
Camry.
Walmart.
Yeah.
We
You know what
not.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
real simple. Cheese sandwich.
We eating out.
like you said,
I mean, we're not eating out.
We're not eating
Packing lunches.
Yeah.
You want to get rich? That's how you do it.
you do.
If
That
you
ain't-
ain't got
that-
nothing else,
Yeah.
that's the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just
That ain't
All-
worth the million right there.
it ain't because you know
Your
what?
whole life ain't worth
You
it.
don't know what's gonna happen because at the end of the day, a person that you can't fight is Father Time, and you just don't know when it's gonna be yours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so you did all this.
I
And then
struggle with that all the time.
On that next day, you
I
think you
think
about to get your $1 million, and then
It's
something
social
happened.
media that made people dream bigger too, because you see
Absolutely.
what was possible.
Oh yeah.
You didn't know it was possible for a fool to have 10 Lamborghinis
Yeah.
or this $37 million home. I wouldn't even know what one looked like.
But it's also
like when people was growing up, they didn't know what the inside of a $37 million house looked like.
but also social media is also letting you know it's kind of like not giving you the hard
real.
work behind it.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
saying that you can go get this tomorrow, and you can't.
Yeah.
You can't go get them 10 Lamborghinis tomorrow.
But that's what most people focus on. Like most people focus on, they don't look at like a college athlete's path to playing football since he's like 7. They look at him in the NFL winning the Super Bowl.
right.
Like, I've been playing sports for 15
10
years.
and I broken bones and everything.
You know
But that's
what I'm saying?
In order for
Like,
me to get, it won't never
the
a good
journey is
season.
never glamorized and shown on TV.
There
It's
you
always
go.
the winning moments of like Tom Brady winning these Super Bowls. It's
Yeah.
like, bro, I've been at this a long
Like,
time.
That's why I hate the people that just sit on the sideline and critique everything. It's
Right.
like, you don't understand.
You just ate 4 hot dogs, 2 beers. You talk about Tom Brady. Nigga. You can't
Boy.
even stick to anything.
And
for
like you
30
said,
days.
people talk about Tom Brady. This couldn't tell you what round he got drafted in. A lot of people don't even know what college
It's
he was.
easier to criticize
Absolutely.
than it is to
Easiest thing
get
in the
out
world is to sit on the sideline.
Oh, absolutely.
for sure.
It's hard to be on the field.
Absolutely.
Right.
Be like, oh man, your fit fly. That junk, all right. Yeah, I seen better. Like, god dang, bro, is it that bad?
I wouldn't have put them shoes on.
I wouldn't have did that. You know, you don't even got these shoes. What are you talking about? You wouldn't have put these shoes
Yeah,
on.
people hate. Man.
Yeah, man. Hating
It's
is
natural. It's natural though, because I get it. Because I like when I read it. Sometimes it depends on what kind of mood I'm in.
Yeah.
A lot of times I'm trying to take the empathetic approach.
Good
Like,
job.
I understand life is probably kicking your ass right now. You don't got the girl you want. You don't got the money you want. You don't got the lifestyle
excuse,
that you
though.
want.
But you know,
But I understand where you're coming from.
and I'm gonna pray for you.
I understand how you feel, and I understand the tension that's built up, and probably haven't
I
got
just think
laid
it's
in
like,
a while.
It's like for you to single one person out, right? It's like people like get upset with
But
this
they
person
not. They do that with everybody.
Yeah.
If you could like pull, like if you click on there,
and see
no,
it.
and
with
see
the
their most recent comments is just a
Hate.
plethora of hate.
Like, bro, you could hate.
It ain't just me.
Hey,
You
y'all
probably
do
hating on everybody.
that's their passion. That's what they good at.
You just got here off a hate tweet.
I'm gonna deem that job.
Now you landed on my show. Oh, some more shit to hate on. Here we go.
That's an awful use
You're on
of
the
free
hate
will.
street.
Right.
Oh, that
Yeah, fucking
hate
hate
is
street.
crazy.
Awful use of free will. You got
Just
free
on a
will out
hate
here
bender.
hating.
Just been up for 13 hours hating.
God, tomorrow, just get some love tomorrow. God,
hating
Lord,
ass.
man. Good
You'll feel
God.
better.
I
I'm
swear
telling
you would.
The love feels better than hate, I promise.
Oh man, because the hate ain't gonna change what you looking at. This shit gonna keep going.
And you're still gonna be a loser.
Hey,
That's the worst part about it. You can say whatever you want to me. You probably ain't got shit going on though.
and you look
Because I don't know anybody that's like successful that's like up at 6 a.m. hating.
Hating.
Just
That-
hating.
Bro, from a cat meme,
You hate.
it'd be the funniest thing ever.
Bro.
You write me
Hey,
this long ass
like, bro.
paragraph at 6 a.m. on a Saturday.
go walk.
Do something.
Yeah, go do something.
That's
with
my
yourself.
perfect response to a hater. Somebody respond with a cat meme, I'm like, that's an ugly cat or that's a nice cat right there. That's
That's
Oh, they
an
hate
ugly
that.
cat.
Yeah.
Don't you
done
talk
made 'em
about my
cry.
cat.
You made them cry.
Now you want to cry.
Why you
Now
got
you
a
a
frog
bully.
as your PFP?
Now you a bully because you didn't say your cat ugly. Oh man, but
Hey, bro,
it was cool when you would say all the
the
hate
thing
stuff
that
about me.
I like, I don't appreciate like you. Okay, so what is hard for you right now? Like like a lot of people have it harder
It's
than
hard
you
for
have
everybody.
it, and or have had it just as hard as you and made something out of it. It's like no
Yeah.
excuse.
No
It's just
excuse,
hate.
man. You know.
Yeah, what's the meme I've been seeing? Like someone took that same situation you're complaining
won
about
with
and
it.
won with it.
Yeah.
Do that.
Do
For
better.
sure.
Figure it
You know
out.
what I'm
I
saying?
got faith in you.
I got faith in you. You know, stop-
Effort.
Turn that shit around.
Turn that shit around. Go walk at 6 a.m. when
do
you feel like you want to hate,
Do some
just go
push-ups.
walk. Do some push-ups.
When you get the urge to hate,
just do some push-ups. Do something.
They need to make a
Do
show
some
about
air
that. Somebody
squats.
just a serial hater. Just online, 4 screens
That's
up.
a- that's a
big
skit.
bag
That's
of
a
chips.
skit.
Just hating.
Just on everybody.
Nigga,
Yeah,
hey,
3 I'm talking
fucking
about
loser.
just a serial
Bald
hater, bro.
Little big hat.
Little bit that you fucking lose.
They got mad profiles,
Oh,
8
man.
screens, just hating.
Bro, that is funny.
Hey, these hats gonna keep being worn like this.
What
Yeah,
else we
that
got?
right
What's going on?
Okay, so the girl that ate the Chipotle bowl in 8 bites, right?
Wow.
Oh my God, you thought that was fat. She put the, like you use the chocolate syrup to make it bowl of, to make a chocolate milk.
Yeah.
She had the strawberry one, put that in a bowl. Bro, she opened a bag of cereal like a bag of Doritos. Whole joint. Crush that. That's how she get down with it.
How she look?
Oh, she's 500 pounds. So how
500 pounds.
eating a bowl of cereal at 500 pounds? That was like the title. Busted down.
There is an infatuation, no pun intended, with
Oh yeah.
obese people right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It been like that since the 600-pound lifestyle rolling out.
Yeah, but I think it's getting crazier.
Yeah, I think it's getting to the
They got a
point.
whole like stud community now. They built they got a whole platform. Dude had made a stud song, something about the studs. He was like, "Look at this! He said I've been watching stud TV." I'm like, "What is
what's a
stud
stud?
TV?"
What's a stud?
Like a lesbian that
Oh,
masculine presenting.
Masculine presented. That's a good one.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thought about
Most
that.
politically correct we said all day. Yeah. Masculine presenting.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
they got a
man.
whole like network of TV shows and everything that they rolling out with.
Shut the fuck
I'm
up.
serious. It's called Stud
It's a
TV.
Stud TV.
Stud TV is crazy.
It's a real thing. Yeah, they got shows and everything.
Shout out to them, man.
Hey man, shout out
Running
to
it
them,
up.
man.
Running up
Hey,
the stud bag.
I'm cool. They cool with me. Man.
Gotta get that stud back.
Get that
stud
stud
bag
bag.
is
That stud bag.
crazy.
Run it up.
Hey, y'all all right with me, man? Just come look at the show.
Come on, let your boy.
Come
You
on,
hungry?
yeah,
We
yeah.
at Kitchen Crate, 8540 Ross.
Hey, come on down, man.
Oh,
Hey,
man.
it's all good, yo.
All right, Rhino's birthday's coming up. We'll let you guys know how that goes in Atlanta.
Yes.
Jamel's birthday is right after that.
Mm-hmm.
And then my Moody's birthday, and then my birthday.
Yeah, man.
Back to back to back to back.
Yeah.
Championship.
Everybody know what they want to do for their birthdays yet? No,
Hell
just me.
no.
Hell no.
I don't got
Look.
a
Switch
clue.
mine. We're going to Vegas.
Oh,
I like that.
wait a
Let's
minute
go to
now.
Vegas.
In January?
Vegas.
Done.
Done.
Gambling.
Boom.
Yeah.
Mayor,
Done
what
it
we
all.
doing?
Nah, I ain't bet at all. Fuck that.
I ain't betting it all.
I already bet it all.
I ain't say betting it all. I said we doing it all.
I didn't already bet it all.
I said
That's
we doing it all.
hilarious.
What we doing, man?
What?
What you want to do for
You
your
going to
birthday?
Atlanta, fool?
I'm going to Atlanta.
We
Hey, we going to the aquarium.
got to figure out
Y'all
what
going to the aquarium.
He want to go to the Cam Newton Cigar Lounge.
Yeah.
you wearing his
I
hat
think-
with a hole in the top of it.
That's why he bringing the hat.
No.
You'll cut
With the whole.
Matt say I can't. Matt say I can't.
Yeah, don't do that. Yeah,
You
yeah.
can wear whatever you want. You're not coming out with me with that.
That's crazy.
He be real. He trying to be Little Big Hat for real.
I'm telling you the truth, bro.
I'm telling everybody I know you.
That's cool.
You're like, hey,
Like, hey, keep
don't
it
let him in.
outside.
Don't
Hey,
that guy. Don't know.
I don't know what happened. I told him you was
I'm his
there.
caregiver.
You gonna bring out the joint?
I told him you was good.
We
I
went
don't
to
know
high
why.
school together. I mean, I don't really know him like that.
You got to be this tall to get in.
I think his name's Ronald or some shit. I don't
They
know.
bring his joint out.
Bruh, I swear, I'm gonna come
The
back.
ride joint,
What you
like,
say?
yeah,
I'm
you
gonna come
know,
back and get you from the door. Just
Don't
stay
worry about
right
it.
here.
Stay
Don't
ready.
worry.
Don't
I'm
move.
gonna send somebody to come get you.
It's raining. Oh, no, you busy. Yo.
Hey man, they ain't came back yet.
Yeah.
They
I'm on
coming,
this
they
I
coming
told
to
you I
right
know.
now.
Look, we on the podcast.
I'm on the short reel. Man, you back.
Oh man, but no, definitely the cigar lounge. I do want to do something fun like the Coca-Cola Factory or aquarium. I don't know why. I just think
Aquarium with a bunch of your guy friends sounds like
Yeah.
a
Great.
fucking awesome
I
time.
think it does. I know.
Y'all
it's-
let me know how it is.
You know, it's the biggest aquarium in the pretty much
I've
United
been there.
States.
It's
I've been
not
there.
that cool.
It was yeah. We
Just
went
made
there.
it.
That shit was bad.
This is not for us.
You know,
You probably like it though.
I'm gonna be trying wings. I'm gonna be busy trying wings.
they got wings there.
Got the best
What we-
wings.
So yeah, my birthday coming up the 9th. I'm the oldest.
Everybody say
I was
happy
the
birthday,
first.
Rhino, in the comments.
I'm the oldest of the bunch. 34.
Getting up there, my brother.
Oh yeah, this drop on your birthday.
34. Yeah.
Happy birthday, Ronald. All right.
Cigars and old fashions for everybody,
Yeah,
man.
midget strippers.
Yes.
All right, on that note, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. Make sure you guys hit the like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you next week.